Making my way downtown, walking fast. Pace is fast and I'm going homebound. I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. Like dreams that... So the cool thing about my mind is, and I think I said this in an earlier video at some point, I even think during either Minecraft or during one of my other random games, is that my mind is like a movie theater. To where I have complete control of what I dream about, except for the nights where I don't really think of anything. I just kind of sit there in idle space, just thinking about different things, and not really like getting an actual storyline dream down. But once I do get like an actual movie thing going, and my mind plays it like a reel, and I have complete control over what I do, especially if I'm in the dream and I'm like a protagonist or whatever, right? So, but the last couple of like days have been really weird. Like I actually woke myself up because I couldn't. I don't. Oh God, what was it? What happened? Um. What happened? Oh yeah, yeah. So we were at my grandpa's like desert property, right? And it's me and my family, but um, this whole time, like going into the evening, like it's just becoming more and more ominous around. Like, oh, this is an actual snow biome. Oh boys, I think we're setting up shop here. It's a big one too. Um, oh, I could set up shop in the middle of this like area right here. That's freaking good enough for me. But yeah. Anyway, it was really weird. Like we're just like I've got to clear this out a little bit. Well, I could try over there. But anyway, yeah, it was just super weird. It kept getting more ominous and ominous as the night would go on, and like at one point there was like just this pack of lions or pack of something scary ass wild creatures like surrounding the place while we're all inside, and we're just trying to do our best to keep the place locked up, but every now and then a random like lion or panther or whatever would show up like by near the side screen because it's a mobile home trailer. It would just show up at the side of the like trailer and try to peek through any tiny crevice between the blinds at us, and like you could hear the growls behind the windows and them just circling. There's like 5 or 6 of them, and it was becoming real intense. Like at one point, one of the lions was on the roof, and he was actually trying to tear away the insulation and the roofing to the trailer, like above where the living room was. And and this whole time I'm just like, holy crap! Like, what the hell? And it got to the point where it was getting too intense and starting to kind of turn into a nightmare, which I haven't had a nightmare in God, like 15 years, like 12 to 15 years at least, and I'm 25 now. I haven't had a nightmare in that long. I've had some really, really sketchy and close calls, but like not really, never any, no, nothing really ever like too out of shape where my mind can't control it. But God, it was like my mind really wasn't, and you know what? Maybe I prematured it, and I woke myself up before like my mind could really decide what it was gonna do, or like how it was gonna like heal the situation of intensity or whatever. But anyway, as it's going on and going on, like the lions are getting real close to like breaching into the mobile home, and we don't really have much for weapon or anything to defend ourselves. And then like so I wake up and I shake my head and I look at the clock, and it's like it's like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and I normally go to bed between like 2:30 and 3:30. And I shake my head, look at the clock, and then I just sit there, and I'm thinking to myself, and I give my head a rub and scratch, and I'm just like, God, like, how come, what the hell is that all about? It was just a really bizarre dream. Like, I couldn't really do anything about it. What am I doing here? Oh, I need a shovel. That's right. Um, but yeah, and it's been like little things like that lately, and it's been that was a few nights ago, right? And so same situation. I think it was last night. A little bit better outcome. So I'm in downtown LA. I'm hanging out with a couple of friends. Not really downtown LA. We're just in a city, I guess. We can't really. single out that it was Los Angeles or not. But it was a metropolitan kind of esque area, so. And we were we were just kind of hanging out down the street, like down by a downtown somewhere, and then all of a sudden, like, it got real intense. Like the police are chasing a couple of fugitives or something, and all of a sudden we find ourselves in a building, thinking we were like gonna stay out of trouble, and it turns out it was like the same building the fugitives ran into. So this whole time, like me and my couple of the friends, we get separated due to all the chaos and insanity. So this whole time we're trying to find each other in the building, while also trying to avoid the fugitives. And the only thing I really remember was the dream didn't finish, but I would like to continue it. We'll see if that happens tonight or not. My brain is pretty selective when it comes to what I want to dream about. Sometimes I can control the same dream the very next night, and sometimes it'll be a month or so. So anyway, I'm like running through this corridor, and the lights are out on this floor of the building, and all of a sudden I see one of the fugitives, and he's armed. He's got a gun, and he's trained it on me. He's told me not to move or anything, right? So I start booking it, because I'm like, I don't want to mess with that. I also don't want to mess with this freaking hole here either. What the hell is this all about? Oh, god damn it. Is there really a cave system that goes under my fucking house? Let me check this out. You gotta be shitting me. God damn it. I didn't want this under the goddamn house. Because I like making the basement, but maybe I can, like... I don't know. What the hell ever. I should have built it over there like I wanted to do, and I didn't. But I think there's another freaking thing over there, too. Doesn't look like there's anything under here. I'll just have to mesh my house with it and hope that nothing bad happens. But anyway, so I'm like, you know, I see the fugitive, and I immediately start booking it, because I'm just like, no thank you. And, this is going to get covered up, by the way. I could probably just cover all this, to be honest. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. So, like, I start running, and I'm just like, no thank you, sir. And then, like, he starts shooting me, and he's got, like, a handgun, or maybe he has a SMG, and I don't really remember. So, he starts shooting at me as I'm running away, and the only detailed thing that I remember is that I actually do get hit in the left hip or thigh. I think it was in the thigh. My brain is telling me that it was in the hip. But yeah, and I actually started bleeding, kind of bad, but not too bad to where, like, you know, it's gonna be. Yeah, obviously, there's a lot of blood loss going on, but it's not enough to really, like, detour my health all that much at the moment, right then and there. So that's the only real thing, like, I really remember is I'm getting shot, and now I'm limping. I managed to get away, and then that's kind of where I wake up. I wake up at around, like, 8. Because I could feel the frickin' sun peers in through this hole in my window that I should probably fix tonight at some point. Right perfect smack dab on my face. And that's what woke me up this morning. And it was like I woke up and I was thinking to myself, I even like moved my hand over to my left hip and my left leg to make sure, because it felt so real in the dream that I thought, you know, while I'm still waking up, that I actually thought I might have been bleeding in real life. Like, maybe I, you know, scratched my leg on the pole of my bed or something. Or maybe I scratched it in my sleep and I could feel the liquid on my leg a little bit. Like, it was just, yeah, it was just bizarre. But like I said, I wouldn't mind if I could continue that dream.